you leave this whole fiasco with the Prince and the Diddy shit or whatever. You go back to the hood and decide to have kids with Snoopy Badazz.
Man,
how's this work?
Man, the devil was after me again. He like, I couldn't get her that time. Let me try to get her this time. I said, God damn, I can't win for. So I'm going into my own thing. I'm filming. Yeah, I already had like a series already, but I was filming a series on YouTube on my phone. And I go to a party, a club. I get invited there by Savvy Third, right? You know, they slide in your DM like, come to my VIP. Shout out him. And so I get there. I'm supposed to be backstage with him and Blueface because this was around that time. But because I want to film, I didn't want to be, instead of being backstage, I want to be in the crowd so I can get footage because I can't film these niggas backstage. So I wanted regular party goers type of footage, whatever. And I see Slim 400 walking through, you know. He like, what's up, Tanea? Da-da-da. I'm like, what's up? We give each other a hug, da-da. I don't know that dude is there. He just looking the whole time. Some of the niggas in the entourage, oh, what's up? Put my number in your phone, sis. I'm like, for what? I'm trying to get a room with you tonight. Nigga, don't get at me like that. You got me fucked up. No. So I turned him down. This weird dude, your boy, end up, I guess, liking the fact that I'm turning all these niggas down. So he like, ooh, I want her. Because I get to have a one-up on these niggas.
I can relate to that.
So this is my future wife.
That's a lot, but okay.
That's a bit much. Yeah. So now.
He's a very passionate guy.
Very.
Yeah.
So this motherfucker probably done manifested me, okay? So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I go look at my DM that night. Let's work. Mind you, I'm over the music. Too much has happened with this goddamn music. So I'm like, I'm not working on any music. Well, what you working on? Well, I'm working on films. You know, I got a few pilots, ideas that I want to pitch. I'm working on something called Rapper Wife. Long story short, he like, all right, let's meet up. I look at the page. He hadn't went viral with the Whack 100 shit just yet. That happened like 2 weeks later.
Oh.
So he was just like pretty regular. I'm like, I could deal with him because he's a nobody. That's what I thought. And not nobody as a person, but nobody that nobody knows.
Right.
You're not tainted yet.
And what year are we talking? This is before he was on No Jumper and shit, right?
Yeah, this is before he was on No Jumper.
Yeah.
So this like the end of 2018, after the little shit and the Prince shit and Diddy shit. And so in the midst of us filming, I guess Wack tries to come for him. And I'm like, damn, all this shit is going on. He catching these fades. He doing all this stuff. Like,
this is the back-to-back fade era. Yeah.
Oh, Lord, I hate it. And so, you know, long story short, I'm like, I'm a pretty loyal person. Just because they're trying to blackball you or do whatever, I'm not going to stop talking to you because you ain't did nothing to me. That's where I fucked up at. Because not like I'm supposed to go off of somebody else's judgment of him, but I seen the signs right there. Like, just stop filming with this dude because he has a very strong, aggressive, dangerous type of personality about himself.
But instead you had kids with him.
No, because he's like, bitch, you can't go nowhere. I'm like, we just filming. What? What the f***? You done put me in this shit? What fucking Ice Cube say? I smoked a few joints with you, bitch. I don't owe Big fucking Worm now. I don't owe none of these niggas nothing just because, you're getting into it with them. But he's like, nah, I'm actually in this shit because of you. My homies and whoop, and because I'm fucking with you and doing stuff with you, my homies is against... Blamed me for every fucking thing.
Is that accurate? Wack probably didn't even really know who you were, right?
Well, his homies that night, remember I turned them down and started talking, but why would you pursue somebody that your homies was trying to pursue too? Okay. Seems like to me you was in competition and you mad because your ass is not, it's not.
But the thing is, if you're Snoopy at that time and you know that Slim is feeling her, or YG was
Slim
hanging
wasn't
with her,
feeling me. It was another guy.
Okay, but all these dudes who have a lot of clout and are real factors, and you're like a lesser known dude, you want to make it. A lesser known dude who wants to make it loves the idea of being able to fuck with the bitches that the ballers got. Right. That's a huge deal. Once you're Chris Brown, whatever, it don't really that doesn't exist as much because you're kind of at the top of the ladder. But when you're kind of lower on the ladder, that's like the most tantalizing thing. Absolutely. But this is where it becomes a problem. So you got the girl, right? How did you lose the girl? Because how did this girl come from being a loyal person who's understanding of your situation, whether it's dangerous or not? You started putting your hands on this girl. And had you dealt with that before? No. No guy had ever beat you? Out of all the gangbangers I done fucked with. Really? Wow. Out of all, I wasn't used to that shit. Oh, shit. I always got told, you too pretty for me to hit you. That's nice, I guess. That's what I used to say, like, they would let me hit them before they would hit me. Okay. Because I didn't hit a few guys. But see, like I said, the devil was after me. He was looking to break me some way, somehow. I was trying to, and this is where I was thirsty. I wanted to film so bad. Even when he put his hands on me, I was like, I could get over it, just don't do it again. But I will never have no relations with you, though. You know, thinking that I'm standing my ground saying that. I will never be your bitch. I will never... Good, I'm out of the girlfriend category. You can forget that. But we still gonna film. And we really gotta film now because you done put me through all this. Stupid logic. Right. But you live and you learn. Yeah. I made a mistake. And so he realized, like, we haven't f***ed yet. I'm going through all this. You might as well give me some pussy. And that's how you do. Might as well. Whoop. It ain't even like, I want you. It's, you have to give it to me because whatever he comes up with. Mm-hmm. So we're in the car in the back of his sister's house, and he took it. He raped you? Yeah. Wow. And as a black woman, don't nobody want to play no victim, but you took it. And then go say, when I tried to run, you got turned on because I had a thong on, and that's what made you want to fuck even more. Okay. So when I took my domestic violence classes and parenting classes, because he made me go through that by taking the kids, I learned that sexual, the play that he does is in the category of domestic violence. It's called forceful play sex, some shit like that. Okay. Where they act like they choking you, they act like they really aggressive. They try to act like it's kind of a joke. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. Wow. Like it's a joke. And so, laugh about it. And so, I get pregnant once. I run from you the whole time. You want to see the baby, I feel kind of bad. Wait, you're saying the baby was a product of that assault? Yes, and we always say we could count on one hand how many times we had sex. With the kids that we have, it should be multiple. The way I like to, because I'm a Scorpio and I'm just passionate, there's no way. My niggas know I'm fucking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay. And if not, I'm mad as fuck. Okay. If you tell me we got to use a condom, I'm So, but when this alleged first assault happens, should probably say alleged for legal reasons. Not saying I doubt you or anything, but yeah, that doesn't necessarily drive you away from him. Does your brain start to kind of like recontextualize this? I was when I say running, I had to deal with a lot of stuff. So I have a series called Surviving the Gangster, because when I did be around him, I would be recording him because that was like my diary of what's really going on. It went from rapper wife to Surviving a Gangster now. And I'm reenacting without him even knowing. He's so full of himself like a narcissist. He's not noticing I'm filming you and we're reenacting something that happened a few weeks ago. But because you want to be on camera so bad, you're not even notice what character you're playing. You're playing yourself. You spent a lot of time around a lot of gangsters, though. Does Snoopy give you that vibe? Because there's always people trying to discredit him. Hell no. All the gangsters I know, they don't want you saying nothing about them. Everything is a fucking secret. They don't talk too much. They mad if you say too much. He's the total opposite. And mind you, I wasn't looking for, oh yeah, you my gangster. I wanted to create with you. So when C-Mac came around, that's when I finally got something that I could create with, because that was more so the person, somebody who could make me laugh, who could make me smile, and who would give me compliments all day, because I just came from the YG situation. The
trafficking situation. So I need a man that's going to sit here and protect me for real.
Okay, but...
not harm me.
So you have one kid with Snoopy? Or more? Right? Because, like, he used to say that there was multiple kids, but then at one point he also said, like, oh, she was lying. Those weren't really my kids. She deceived me.
And that's... But the thing is, how would he know he deceived? I think he said something about he got a DNA test. No, he didn't. Because if he got a DNA test, they wouldn't have gave the kids to him in court. If you're not the father, how did you get my kids for 4 and 5 months before I got them? He plays a lot of games.
Wow.
He's supposed to be picking them up every weekend too, and he don't even do that. But have I pressed the issue? No, I just want the courts to see. Look what you're not doing.
Damn.
I need a break, and I'm pregnant now. But you don't want me to have time with my other baby daddy, so you trying to make sure I'm suited and booted up with kids? While you out there...
Did you think he got like a thrill out of giving you these kids so that it would be harder for you to run around with other dudes?
And he thought it was going to stop me, baby. It made me want to fuck niggas even more.
Oh my God.
You trying to put a hold on this pussy? Can't get a
I'm going to show you.
But
I'm fucking everybody.
Not even fucking everybody.
Okay.
I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. Because you beat me. You played me. You basically was like, eat the cake, anime, eat the cake. Mad that I don't want to do songs with you. Because why would I do songs with somebody who put their hands on me? And then two, I would feel for you because I would get pregnant. And then you'll come around. Because I'll let you come around. And I'll be like, okay, let's see if he going to be on my baby. The nigga like, I was going through your Instagram and I seen you followed her. Huh? And you like this picture. Oh, I took a screenshot on this day. It's like you just been waiting to just drill me. Baby crying. Hello? The baby, remember her?
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, you lost your mother and your father. So I'm like, I know you want some type of family. So I don't want to keep anything that got something to do with you away from you. Finally, somebody who want to be around, I'm letting you, but you don't want to be around because your actions is not showing that. Oh, and the devil cold. When he would come around, you know how he was always, he's always like on the internet, some type of controversy. Somebody had just put out a blog on him. You see what the fuck they said about me? No, I haven't been seeing. Yeah, you do. You probably fuck with the nigga. Now his mind is hallucinated. Now he's back to the domestic violence. Now the home that I've been hiding from him in, you're ramshacking my place. You're kicking the door down. One time in the middle of the night, I guess YG made a song with Mozzie, an album or something, an EP.
Right, yeah.
And he's knocking, banging on my door. Mind you, where I live at, on the east side, if somebody, you could get hurt. I'm living damn near in the main streets. You get what I'm saying?
Not a place where it would be normal for
You can't be doing this, bro.
Right.
We are in South Central. This ain't, where he from? IE. This ain't that.
Right. If somebody who's not from there is showing up tripping,
yeah,
it could be bad.
And if something happened to you, Tanea, all in the fucking hallway, my kids asleep. You doing this in front of everybody, bro. And he like, I just want to know, is YG talking about you on this song?
Oh, really? He just
it's 3 o'clock
right
in the morning, bro. And you done fucking, like, are you smarter than the
you
fifth
think
grader?
He was? I don't know what the song is, but
no, he wasn't talking about me. He was like something about Hollywood or something, I think. But he, after that line, he followed it with, I f***ed your bitch, I da-da-da-da-da. He not talking about me. He probably talking about, and sometimes rap, you know, it's not necessarily what happened. It just sounds good.
Right, yeah.
Disrespect.
As a rapper, I completely understand.
Yeah, it goes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, this nigga on some Tupac shit, hit him up type shit. YG on that song. But for you to act like that, impulsive, is why I just don't want nothing to do with you. And it's so crazy how you was not worried about the kids until I popped up with C-Mac. And now you popped the up.
But the C-Mac thing was like 2 years ago or some shit, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, it's been 2 years already?
It might be like a year and a half or something.
Yeah, a year and a half.
But I remember, like, when we were booking Snoopy to do podcasts and stuff, like, it would be kind of weird to realize, like,
that shit was last year, 2023.
Oh, okay. But he was like, it would take a while to, like, schedule him because it would seem like he actually was spending a lot of time taking care of his kids.
He don't even know them kids' names. When he was screaming their names, he had to ask the neighbor, like, you know how grandmas and grandpas be like, wooty-woo, wooty-woo, wooty-woo. And they be like, what's her name? That's what he was doing for one of the kids. He don't know.
Oh, shit.
And then I heard that he got other kids. My daughter just turned 5. And she said, Mom, she called him Snoopy Badazz. She don't call him Dad. She said, Mom, Snoopy Badazz got a wife and another kid or something like that.
Wow.
I said, because I seen him on something, on Rockstar's page, like him slipping in Arizona or some shit with the manager. So look.
Slipping? What do you mean?
Like, I guess when he got to Arizona, he was supposed to let niggas know, like, check in. Like, when you in Arizona, niggas want that fade, period.
Oh.
So you walking around looking like a goof, and you ain't seen these motherfucking kids like you told mediation. We have to come up with a mediation. It's crazy, like, and he was supposed to come and see the kids. I ain't gonna disclose who he told me not to be around, but that too. Like, how you got a list of names of who you don't want me around? Don't worry, your kids won't be around. Trust me.
Is that
it's gonna be a whole lot of shit going on where kids don't need to be around.
That's your only famous-ish baby daddy? Who else? I don't know. I'm just wondering. You're looking at me like I know, but I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I mean,
I'm gonna tell you off camera.
just tell me right now. I'll believe it. I'll believe it if you want.
No.
No, for real. You can trust me. I'll believe it.
You tricky.
Hand on my heart. I'll believe it.
Boy!
What? Okay. You don't gotta tell me. Okay. After that. And also, do you just not talk to him anymore? You try to avoid him completely, or do you still have anything to do with each other?
No, I don't have nothing to do with him. And he haven't got these kids. After he got my kids taken from dealing with C-Mac, I don't want nothing to do with that dude.
Okay.
C-Mac he had nothing to do with that.
Your kids got taken by CPS because of shit he was saying?
Yeah.
So what's that like? They just show up and do an assessment of the house or what?
Yeah, they tried to do an assessment, but because I had left after he pulled up that one day acting crazy. See, y'all didn't see that video until the kids got taken.
Okay.
But after that happened, I was like, I don't need to be there no more. So that's where CPS came looking for me. So they're thinking that I'm running from them and I'm really running from him. So I told them, like, no, I fleed him, not you guys. So then they put out a warrant. Like, you have to surrender us your kids. So when I surrendered the kids, they went with a foster mother at first until the dad has a place to stay. So we have to wait on this nigga to get a place to stay.
Oh, really? Wow.
And I'm like, excuse me, you doing all that? You ain't even got nowhere for these kids to go? So you cool with just letting them get thrown into the foster care system without you having your shit together? Okay, go off. So I had to, on the back end, complete my parenting classes. And that's like 20 to 25 weeks. That's about 5 months already. So while I'm doing all of that, I'm also looking for housing because you can't be at that location where it occurred. And he was saying a whole bunch of allegations. Oh, this is what's going on there. And this is which wasn't true.